Hello, hello. All right, you're gonna have to give me a hot. Hey. Okay, you gotta give me a hot minute because when I do a screen share, I always gotta make sure that it's actually working. Dismiss this. Oh, yep. Dismiss this because I don't know what's going on. All right, so what the plan is, I want to show you guys how to do a individual order in the workstation. The reason you would do an individual order in the workstation is you don't have to put in an address and you can also pre-put a customer in, all right? So we're going to go over all of that. And the reason I want to go over all of that is because this can help you very, very much for the harvest collection. So we will talk about that in a couple minutes. So we're going to log into the workstation, which we already are. You're going to go here where it says orders. We know what history is, open order, Scentsy Club. We're going to start an individual order. Now you can do this for yourself or you can do this as for a customer, either one. So we're going to totally focus on for a customer, all right? If their customer is already in your system, like they've ordered before, you can go in and just start. We're going to use Marty because I love her. If she's already in here because she's ordered before, when you type in her name, it's going to populate. So you just click on one of them and then you can see since she's ordered before, her phone number is in here, her email is in here. I don't worry about any of this. I don't worry about any of this. You pick the party that you want it to attach to. So see, we're doing this exactly like we would on the PWS, just behind the scenes. So we're going to pick her party link right there. Now, where do you want it to ship to? My address being the consultant, customer's address being her, this one-time temporary address. I've honestly never, ever used that. So we're going to put the customer's address in here. So again, phone number's in there, her address is in there. So I did not have to type all of that in. That's a huge time saver. So again, all up here, parties here, and then you're going to type in what you want. She doesn't want anything, but we're going to just, let's do this. You're going to type it in just like you would like host rewards. So let's do 6 Scentsy bars. We're just going to throw crap in here so you guys can see it. Bundle and save. Luna, because it's the easiest one for me to remember. Okay. So you can go in and add stuff to her cart. It's not going to save it. Remember, the cart does not save things. So if it should sell out, it will remove it from the cart. But you can go in and at least add things to the cart. So let's say, for instance, for this harvest collection, let's say Marty wanted, the Harry Potter train warmer. She wants Hedwig. Then she wants the Harvest 3-bar bundle and the oils. Plus, she wants a 6-pack of regular bars. I could go in, have her name in here, her order in here. I can have that 6-pack of bars already sitting in here so that all I have to dump in is all of the harvest stuff. All right. When we're ready to check out, we're going to hit checkout. Just like you would on a party, like none of this should be weird or different. And you're going to go in and you're going to check out just like you normally would on a party. All right. So let's go back. So say that you put her in. All right. We're thinking like the harvest collection. You've got 15 people who want to order. So you could go in, create an individual order for all 15 people. So their name is in there, their address is in there, their phone number is in there, and then you just have to wait to the harvest collection launch, and then you go in and drop their stuff in. Or you can go in and do it this way too, to add a catalog to an order, to purchase consultant store stuff. We'll look at that too. So now how do you get back to that order? So you created it, you added her in there, and now it's the harvest collection launch and you need to add things to that order. Go to orders, go to open orders. So the top, it's all labeled. The top is all of your parties. Then you've got your individual orders and your consultant store orders. So she's right here. That's where we put in. You're going to hit edit orders. And see all of the stuff that we put in there is still there. So that is how you can kind of create a shopping cart for a customer. You know, they're like, I want, 5 of these and 2 of these and 7 of these. You can stick them in the cart and then you can give her a total. And then as she adds more and more things, you can go in and add stuff to the cart. It's attached to a party. Remember, we attached it up here. So the host, whoever the host is going to get host rewards and all of the things. When you close out this order, when you check out and you put your payment in, that's when it's going to ship. It will ship like a normal order. Now let's go one step further and say, Marty messaged me. She wants these items. She's ready to check out, and I want to add a catalog to her order. I just want to add one, right? So click catalog and find the individual one in English. So United States English Scentsy Fall and Winter 2022 catalog, single $1. You can add that in there. So now when her party, well, not from her party, when this order ships, it now has a catalog in it. Way easier than mailing a catalog. I highly suggest doing this if you are the type who takes orders from your customer. They message you, their order. This way, you're not paying for shipping because the customer is going to pay for shipping on this order, and it costs you $1. It's so simple. All right. So that's how you can set it up. So I highly suggest for the Harvest Collection, if you are placing orders for customers, go in and get them all set up. All right. Go in, have their name, their address, have everybody's cart ready to go so that all you have to do is drop in products, check out, and go. If you want to send them a catalog, you could stick the catalog in there now. Because remember, we went back in and looked and all that stuff was still there. So you could go in and still stick a catalog in everybody's cart now so that it's there. And then when you add the harvest stuff, you'll check out and everything's done. I hope that's making sense. Now, let's go to open orders. We're going to go to individual orders. Remember, it's still there. I just want to show you guys it's still there, I promise. There's the catalog. All right. If we delete out Luna's, then we go to open orders. We hit edit orders. The bar and catalog are still there. All right. So hopefully that's making sense and you're having that moment where you're like, okay, I get it. So that is a huge saver, and I do this for the harvest catalog. This is one way to do it, and then in a couple days, because I'm gone all day tomorrow, Friday's my anniversary, I plan Saturday night, so Sunday or Monday, I'm going to show you another way that you can go in and be prepared. But again, you can use this anytime. Anytime a customer messages you and says, hey, can you order me X, Y, and Z? You can go in and do it this way. You don't have to type out their address if they're already in there, their phone number, because it's already in your system. And then again, that's how you can go in and add a catalog, or you can go in and add a scent circle, or you can go in and add a bulb to their order so it ships right when their order ships. All right. Let's go open orders. Let's go ahead and delete this. And it's not going to affect your host rewards because that order isn't submitted, right? It's just sitting there. It's doing nothing. It will not submit onto her party link right here until you close it. It is no different than a PWS order, except for the location in which it was ordered. A PWS order does not affect a host total until it is paid for, right? This is the same thing. It's not going to affect the host total until it is paid for. It is just a different way to do a PWS order is essentially what it is. It's just an individual order. Now, what am I doing? You want to do one for you. You want to order product for you, Harvest Collection stuff. You want to order consultant store stuff. All right, so you're going to click yourself. You're going to pop up there. Do you want to attach it to a party? Yeah, sure, why not? Because I'm just going to delete it anyway. my address, save and continue, right? So let's say we need to get catalogs because we don't have them. That's that fancy binder that I love. Thank you, Yasha, for that. So we don't want Canadian, we ain't Canadian. So there's a packet catalog. It says 25. Oh, that's Spanish. Spanish. I want to think the English ones are out. Spanish, Spanish, English. So yeah, I think we're out of the English ones. All right, we're just going to say we speak Spanish. So you would go ahead and you would click add to cart. I think this, let's do brochures. So say we wanted to add the host and join brochures. We wanted to add, oh, let's do some harvest brochures. We're not really going to do anything, but see, it's no different. Let's do some body. Let's do some pet. Let's see. What else? What else can we get from the consultant store? Bags. Okay, so there's the bank bags, the CeeLo bags or Cello bags. So see, you can stick them in there. Look, there's even the little sling bag. So what you can do is go over to the consultant store, figure out what you want. The only thing you cannot order this way is personalized items like the pins. If you've never gotten the purple pins, get them. They are expensive. Everybody loves them. But yeah, you can order pretty much anything from the consultant store that isn't personalized or size. So you can't order shirts or things like that because you need to input a size and we do not have the availability to do that this way. You have to do that through the store. Stickers. I don't know what's left in the stickers. Oh, there's some good ones. Don't think you have to have those brand new ones. Dude, get some around the campfire and some apple cinnamon stick. Those are some good ones. Christmas cottage. So say we want to add some stickers in there. So we can do all of it this way. Again, it's not cheaper. It's not any, you're not saving any money. You're not saving any time. You're not doing anything, but you can go through this way and add your stuff here. And then you're like, and I need a laundry love bundle. So it's a way to add all of your stuff together. Come on. Joomp. Joomp, doomp, doomp, doomp. So see, I need a laundry love bundle. So I'm going to throw that in there because I need some laundry. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to throw on any consultant store products that I need. So I'm only paying shipping one time. Does that make sense? You'll check out just like normal. Everything else is check out like normal. You can get to these orders, these individual orders. Like I said, open orders. You can condense your parties there and then just scroll down to your individual orders. Hit edit orders, and that's how you go in there and see what's in there. So hopefully that worked. So I challenge you that if you are the type of consultant, and again, there's no right way, there's no wrong way. If you are the type of consultant who customers message you to order or say, hey, can you order me this on the launch? Can you order me this? This is a great way to go in and check, not check, I'm looking at the news time, that's why I said check. It is a very, very great way to be prepared ahead of time, because you can go in and start that individual order for all of the customers. You can have their address in there. You can have their email, their phone number. You're not typing that in on the PWS, because if you think about it, you go into the PWS at 3 o'clock in the morning, you type in their name, first name, last name, phone number, address, email, then add all of their stuff. And you got to do that for every customer. And that could be 1, 2, 5, 10, 11, 12, whatever. If you go in and do it this way, it is the same. You just don't have to do as much typing, and you can do it ahead of time. You can have all 12 customers already lined up and ahead of time, sitting already in them open orders. They'll all be sitting here underneath your customers' orders, your individual orders. They'll all be sitting down in here. It's so funny because I'm really screen like you guys can see me and you can't. They'll all be listed underneath this individual order tab. So when the launch happens, you will go into the queue for the workstation versus your PWS. The only other kickers, you need to know what it's called. So, like the gingham gourd, you need to know it's called the gingham gourd. Fall fairy tale pumpkin, like you need to know what the products are called so you know what to search. That's usually the only hiccup that there is, but there could be others. So, always have a backup plan. But hopefully, this will help you. And like I said, Sunday or Monday, I will come live and I will show you again how to do it another way. This is one way. The other way is just to do a great big huge party with placeholders, and I'll explain all of that at that time. If you have any questions, please, please, please ask. You can use this for anything. Don't think just the launch. It's very, very beneficial for launches, but you can do this for any customer. You do not have to go straight to your PWS to order for customers. You can come in and do it this way. And like I said, this is a great way to add a catalog or add a tester. You have a customer who's like, man, I wonder what around the campfire smells like. Testers, individual testers are $1. Add a tester in there for them. It's not a big deal. Right there. Around the campfire fragrance tester, $1. And think about it. That customer is going to be ecstatic that you sent them the ability to smell that. Yes, it is $1. Yes, you're paying that dollar, but that $1 could lead you to a $6 order. That $1 could lead you to a $30 order, if not more. So, if you've got a customer, you're putting in their order and they're like, what's this smell like? Or what's that smell like? Sending a tester is cheaper than sending a sample. So, it's a great way to go in and add little extras. If you do Facebook parties, it is a good way to do prizes. If you do games that have prizes, um, a free counter clean when you purchase $50 or more. All right, say that's your prize in your Facebook party. Tell them to message me your order, and then you can put it in, and then you can add that free counter clean, and you don't have to pay the shipping. You're not paying to ship it because that customer is going to pay the shipping on their full order anyway. They're going to pay the $50 plus shipping because that's their order. All you're now going to have to pay for is the counter clean. So I've just saved you from having to ship the counter clean, which is $10 unless you have it in your stock. So that's another way to save some money that way. The kicker is you do need to have a way to either take payment, either if you're comfortable taking their credit card information and they're comfortable giving it to you, or you need to be able to do an invoice or some way, a Venmo or something like that where they can get the money to you. But again, a fragrance tester is a very cheap and easy way to send a customer a sample, and it's really much of nothing. Sure, you get PRV on a scent circle, but just $3 versus $1. So I think that's it. If you have any questions, please, please, please shout at me. I'm going to download this and then I'm going to upload it into our YouTube. If you didn't know, we do have a team YouTube channel. It's got all kinds of consultant tips and tricks and things like that. So if there's anything that you in particular would like to see, please let me know. But I'll be back in just a couple days and we'll talk about another way to kind of prepare for these launches and possibly help your business. Okie dokie. Okay, I'm going to try to figure out how in the world to get off live because it's always tricky this way. Have a good rest of your night.